the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Double tight. 3 down.
The first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
6-18. Raider 9.
Carr now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. A good pickup there, a 22.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Out. 3 down. 180.
Carr gives to Marshawn. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yo, Chief. Strong right. Down. 180. Purdue. Hey, watch edge. It's a hard.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
Mike 53.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was looking to get it to LaFell there.
Dang, baby. My bad, guys. My bad, guys.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
3 down. Hey, check.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
That's right, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, yeah. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Move.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Got him! Got him!
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
Z! Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, guys, check me out, check me out. Slow! You gotta stand up over there. Z! Bang! Slow! Mike, check. 59. Z! Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Black 58,
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
On first down, Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
We got three down.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Move. Alert. 3 down. Check.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Let's go.
He can run for it, and he will. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
The quick slant caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. Well, for the Oakland Raiders, quite a season that just passed, and not in a great way. 4-12 in John Gruden's return as a head coach. You look forward to the offseason. You know, questions about where they're going to play next year while they transition to Vegas, but they've obviously got other questions as well.
They do, and a lot of that centers in how are they going to put together this team now, because they've dismantled it in a sense. How do they put it back together? Brand new general manager coming on board. John Gruden still has the heavy influence, but they'll start with 3 first-round picks in April's draft, including number 4 overall. A reason for optimism as they make their move to Las Vegas in 2020.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
We got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Move.
808. Carr to throw on second down.
Watch Mike.
Roberts with it over the middle. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Monday down. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, Raider 2.
Number 61. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Here we go.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Tight ends on the Ringo. But 5-man box. 3 down, 3 down. 694. Switch. Hey, Raider 2. Where's it?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Down. Blue 80.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And he finds Cook. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Hot. Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again. 12 jumbo.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this up only to about the 22. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
Low. Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. 694. Oh, you felt that one. 53.
On second down, here's Carr.
I know he ain't got it.
Finds Roberts left side. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
Hey, here we go.
On the handoff, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
4 down. But 5-man box. Down. 180. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And this is LaFowl. It's caught.
Go.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
637. 694. But 5-man box. Mike, 53.
Shotgun now for Carr. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Raiders. The former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Gain of 20 on the play.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Get down, get down. Blue 80, 618.
25, check 25, check 25.
29.
Shift. Check.
Raider 2.
Mike is 59, Mike the 59.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
Let's go. Touchdown. Woo! Touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Way to start. Woo! Yeah.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Okay, baby, I see you.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Tight right.
Mahomes to throw on second down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Mahomes now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
We got three down.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Slow. 3 down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins for a Chiefs touchdown.
Crash.
Sammy Watkins, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
That route is really tough to cover, because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.